Good evening. On the world news tonight from BGI Television, I am Morire Rabila Lawal. First, the headlines. Tinubu suspends Beta Edu as Humanitarian Affairs Minister. Court fines FG 100 million naira for violation of Emefiele's rights. FG unveils online portal for passport application. Aiyedatiwa in certificate forgery scandal. Several security operatives dead after fatal ambush by bandits in Zanfara. On sports, Guinea beats Nigeria, Super Eagles 2-0 in Abu Dhabi. The news in detail. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved the immediate suspension of Dr. Beta Edu, the Minister for Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. Presidential spokesman Ajuri Ngelale announced Dr. Edu's suspension in a statement on Monday afternoon. President Bola has also directed the Executive Chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) to conduct a thorough investigation into all aspects of the financial transactions involving the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, as well as one or more agencies thereunder. The President further directed the Executive Chairman of the EFCC to make sure everything goes well. The suspended minister is hereby directed to hand over to the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, and she is further directed by the President to fully cooperate with the investigating authorities as they conduct their investigation. Justice Kayode Adeniyi of the Federal Capital Territory High Court Abuja has awarded the sum of 100 million naira against the federal government in favor of the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), Godwin Emefiele, for the violation of his right to personal liberty. The courts also declared his prolonged detention without trial as a flagrant violation of his fundamental human rights. He also restrained the government and its agent from rearresting or detaining Emefiele without an order of court. The judgment was given in the fundamental human rights suit filed by the former CBN governor following his prolonged detention in the custody of the Department of State Services. He had asked the court to order the respondent to pay the sum of 1 billion naira damages and to restrain them from further arresting or detaining him. The former CBN chief was arrested on June 10, 2023, shortly after his suspension by President Bola Tinubu. The Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, has unveiled the International Passport Automation System. The system was inaugurated on Monday, January 8, 2024 in Abuja. The initiative will enable users to upload their passport photographs and other supporting documents from the comfort of their homes for the purpose of getting an international passport, those reducing human contact in the process. According to the minister, the new system is important in strengthening country's security architecture and safeguarding Nigerian resident comfort and convenience. It said that the Nigeria Immigration Service had deployed document verification personnel across all local government areas in the country to improve document verification. Tunji-Ojo emphasized the government's commitment to putting a stop to the use of forged documents in passport application. A socio-political group, the Ondo State Redemption Initiative, has accused the governor of Ondo State, Honorable Lucky Aiyedatiwa, of certificate forgery unworthy to lead the state. The group, in a statement by its president, Pastor Adebayo Ogunsomi, Secretary Jide Oriola, and Publicity Secretary Sunday Ayeni, said Aiyedatiwa's educational claims are being exposed as a fraud. According to the group, Aiyedatiwa, in his resume, claimed to have acquired an advanced diploma in business administration from the University of Ibadan in 2001. However, they said checks have proved that an advanced diploma in business administration was not available at the University of Ibadan as of 2001. According to his academic records, Aiyedatiwa's educational journey began at St. Peter's UNA, now FAC Primary School in Obeadun, Ilaje, LGA, Ondo State, where he attended from 1970 to 1976. He then pursued his secondary education at Ikosi High School in Ketu, Lagos, completing it in 1982. A joint task force comprising police, mobile force personnel, and soldiers fell into an ambush by bandits in Zanfara state, resulting in a deadly attack and the loss of multiple lives. The ambush occurred on January 6, 2023 between Denjiwa and Kunchi Kago, locations of Sector 7 of Operation Adarindaji. The bandits launched a surprise assault on the operatives, killing all personnel inside a targeted gun truck were killed during the attack, and seizing rifles and an AA rifle as well. Among the victims were Inspector Wilson Paul Mine and a PMF personnel from PMF 42, both losing their lives and rifles to the assailants. A Nigerian national suspected of drug peddling has been arrested by the police in the western suburb of Sakinaka, Mumbai, India. During the arrest, the authorities seized 880 grams of high-quality cocaine, worth 9 reeds crore from him. The interrogation of the Nigerian police led to the police arrest his associate and supplier, a 19-year-old Venezuelan national who had smuggled the drugs into the country from Ethiopia by concealing them in his stomach. Both men have been arrested on charges under the Narcotics, Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act, the police said in a statement on Saturday, January 6, 2024. According to the police, Sakinaka police sub-inspectors Rajendra Nagal, Panjak Padashri and their teams were carrying out night patrols when they spotted a man moving suspiciously. A couple, Moses Mba and his wife, Florence Mba, has landed in trouble in Ogun State for allegedly engaging their neighbor, Mark Kalu, on a public fight inside the market, and he died after sustaining injuries. Reports from the police operative from Ogun State Command have arrested the couple for killing the man and may likely be charged before the court for the alleged murder. This was disclosed by the police public relations officer, SP Omolola Odutola, who confirmed that the couple was in police custody undergoing interrogation over their alleged conduct. SP Odutola explained that a divisional police officer in Odeda area of the state on Saturday at 7 a.m. received a report of death of a 45-year-old man who sustained injuries during a fight that occurred on October 8, 2023 at Oshiele Market. The pastor of Celestial Church on Noye Parish, Ijesha, Osun State, identified as Omiri Kaude, has been arrested by the State Police Command for allegedly making an act with a client, EMC. Information gathered that the pastor whose church is located along Ijebujesha Road in Oriade, local government area of Osun State, asked the parent of the lady to bring her for a special prayer of deliverance, which was her birthday. The pastor claimed he needed to do the special prayer alone with the girl, the parents to leave her with him in the church. The suspect, who has 2 wives, however, did the act with the client under the guise of fortifying her against spiritual attack. Narrating her audio, the victim, who spoke in Yoruba in an interview, said she was given a message in school before the holidays to be prayerful in a bid to live long. She noted that she informed her mother about it, the message, who in turn consulted Pastor Kaude for help. The pastor told her mother not to allow her to use phone or call anyone on January 4th, which was her birthday, before the act was done. Moving on to the next story, foreign. The death toll from a petrol tanker explosion in the central Liberia has risen to 74, the West African nation's chief medical officer said. The new figure is sharply up on the previous toll of 40 dead from the December 26 disaster. On Sunday, President George Weah declared a national week of mourning for the victims and their families. The present toll is over 70 that have died. Francis Kate, Liberia's chief medical officer, said. There were others that turned to ashes, and so up to now we're trying to still figure out how many of the toll, he added. Finally, sports. The Sail Stars of Guinea on Monday defeated the Super Eagles of Nigeria 2-0 in an international friendly game ahead of the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations. The match took place at the Banizia Stadium, Abu Dhabi, behind closed doors. The Sail Stars took the lead in the 14th minute of the encounter. The Super Eagles were awarded a penalty 4 minutes later when Umar Sadiq was hacked down inside the box, but Super Eagles penalty taker Moses Simon missed the resultant penalty. Nigeria went in search of the equalizer, with Sadiq directing his header off target 3 minutes before the half-hour mark. Simon Chukwueze missed another chance 3 minutes before the break. Against the run of play, Seoul National utilized a counter-attacking error from the Eagles to double their advantage in the 64th minute. The Super Eagles will return to Lagos on Tuesday night, where they will be hosted to a sent-forth dinner by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Joseph Pesero will depart for Abidjan on Wednesday and will play their first AFCON match against Equatorial Guinea on Sunday, January 14. With the sports story, we've come to the end of today's World News. Before we go, some headlines. Tinubu suspends Beta Edu as Humanitarian Affairs Minister. Court fines FG 100 million naira for violation of Emefiele's rights. FG unveils online passport application portal. Aiyedatiwa in certificate forgery scandal. Several security operatives dead after fatal ambush by bandits in Zanfara. We're brought to you on sport. Guinea beats Nigeria Super Eagles 2-0 in an international friendly match played today. For updates of our broadcast on YouTube, our handle is Baba Bagide Emefiele. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell. Select option all to access all of our broadcasts. On Facebook, Bagide Imo with Alawide Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. Thank you for watching. I am Regular Lawan. Good evening.